My, what a morning. Chilly out here. But we got our coffee. We just seeing what everybody's doing this week. Me, I got a lot of cleanup to do. First thing I gotta do is fix the gates on the chicken lot down there. I'm not worried about flying over from the down boards because they don't fly that bad. They're not a flighty bird. But hopefully it warms up a little more than this so I can get out and maneuver around. I don't even know how long we'll have this live going. But we're going to see what we can get into. It'll probably take a few minutes for people to know that I'm on because I didn't pre-post anything. I gotta check a van out and make sure everything's okay on it and find out what's wrong with it, if anything. Got two people in here. Appreciate it. Two coming in this morning, hanging out. I had to run YouTube this morning. I only got like 3 hours left on my StreamYard. Gotta get a bunch of watch hours, whole bunch. Got a little bit of traffic this morning going up and down the road. There's a new truck. Somebody must have hit the lottery or give up their life just to have a nice truck to work with. I may go back over the road one day. Who knows what might happen. I got the ladder up against the boat, but not real sure I want to try to walk up that without a rail to hold on to. But it's a 10-foot ladder, but most of it's hanging up over on the deck. After you get up so far, it's gonna kick out, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna try something anyway. I may have to open it up and then climb up it. Make it a little safer anyway. Got the carpet peeled over to one side. I just gotta get up there and cut the holes out of it, but I got other things to do. I might have to go down and light the furnace for my son's wife. Hey, Rustic, welcome in. If I knowed you was gonna come in, I went StreamYard. Just so much to do and not enough time to do it in. But yeah, I gotta go. Probably have to go down and light a furnace today. Since my son's in Columbus working for the week. It's gonna be fun getting down there. I'm gonna take my knee pads. At least I'll have some kind of cushion on concrete. On these new knees, I still ain't able to really get down on my knees without it hurting. I use a chair, cross my arms, and ease myself down onto a pad in order to be able to stand it a little bit. I can't be on them long. But if there's anything like a hot water tank, I can lay down and eyeball it and get it lit. I don't know a whole lot about them. I just knew what I done to the furnace in the trailer when we lived in it. Still got to tear down that white building over here on the left. That's going to be fun. There's no open burn, so I don't know what I can do with the stuff until time to burn. The vinyl, I can throw it across the wood piles that I got made up. Small ones. And I got the creek pretty much where it ate out full. Can't hear me. I don't know why I ain't done nothing. Well, the mic's not muted. What's this here? Huh. I don't know. Okay, that's a light. Huh. I really don't know. Everybody else hear me okay? Or am I low? If it's low, I'll just shut her down. Figure out what's going on. Got 5 people in here anyway. Hey, Eric, you can hear me, Eric? He's old and deaf. He can't hear. So you're saying if I say Skipjack's running real good at the Kentucky Dam, he can hear it. Is good morning, Eric. Hmm. Yeah, it's got a little nip in the air out here this morning for sure. Yeah. Got a lighter out here and starting fluid and carburetor cleaner. I can build a fire. And definitely warm it up. Good. Hey, Chad, welcome in, buddy. I bet it's nippy down in Kentucky right about now. Oh, boy. Rustic said, good morning, Chad. Chad's probably driving to work or sitting at work and doing his thing. Chickens ain't out this morning. That's unusual. Wonder if something might have got them. I don't know. No, here it comes. Yeah, he's driving. Yeah, table scrap just does a chicken good. Get out and get all the minerals out of the ground and stuff like that. That's why they got them diseases because they're all too many in one building, and they're not getting no sunshine. They're not getting no worms and bugs and all that like they do when they're running loose. That's where they get all them diseases from. And the food they feed them to make them get 10 times the size they should grow. Government's trying to get everybody dependent on them on the food too. I have a feeling that's where the mark of the beast comes in. You got to do what the government says, and with that marker, you ain't getting nothing. That's why this year I'm going to grow some corn, a little bit of it. What I don't sell, I'll put into seed. Rustics in Kentucky driving. Look out, Chad. Somebody's scooting coming this way down the road. Sounds like. Starting to get cooler out here. Well, it's going to be a kind of a cloudy day. It's going to be one of them hit and miss jobs, I guess. I got to figure out some way to make some money, man. We barely doing it. Got enough money to go to the doctor, back home. Can't do nothing else. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Huh. He said you need to start paying tolls when you're coming over into Kentucky like you do. Hey, 205 Wild Action. Welcome in, buddy. I heard something out there. I don't know what it was. And here he goes with that messaging. Small water, welcome in, buddy. Is my volume okay? There goes some water line and gas line. Going down there to be hooked up to the new campsites and everything. $5 a skipjack's what Chad said you owe. Okay, appreciate it. Everybody says it sound good, Rustic. It has to be on your end. Hopefully they'll throw some fish in the lake down there. When they get done. Do something for the park. There wasn't nothing wrong with the campsites that they had. I don't get it. They just put in a new shower house and stuff a few years back. There ain't nothing wrong with it. What is all this? Keep her repeating. Yeah, that's what it looks like, a rap song. I don't think that's rustic. Uncle Lou's told you to quit smoking that stuff. Good morning, Uncle Lou, Jersey. Smallwater said pass it his way. You had enough. He's got them bouncing fingers when he touches the keyboard. He's trying to be Liberace. I hate trying to drive and type. I really do. Here's Jake break. A big dump truck or a concrete truck going into the park up there. They're supposed to be fixing the road and redoing the campsites, but I say campsites was a waste of money. Rusty said, good morning, everybody. I got my hair cut. That could be another reason it's a little bit more chillier out here than what I think. Got 9 people in here. One thumbs up. Appreciate it. She added one of them eggshell things to the bed, man. It's rough trying to get up in the morning. I just got to learn where to lay to get comfortable. I don't know what I should have done. I should have put my thermal on. It wouldn't have been so bad out here. Huh. Look like a modern day taxi just went down. Rustic, everybody says they can hear me, man. I don't know. It has to be on your end. Three-day bass charter. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Hey, give me a minute. I'm going in and get another shirt on, man. This thin t-shirt just ain't getting it today. Oh. No. Let's see, this black thing or that? That's the wind chime thing hanging there. The other one's is tires turned inside outwards to make it look like a flower. Them was fun. Everybody needs to do that one time. Just once. What's really fun is trying to turn a quad runner tire inside out. When you cut it, when you get done and turn them inside out, they look like giant tulips. Yeah, that's what they are. Them bias tires are easy to turn, and steel belts is a whole different ballgame. Try to find a bias tire right now is rough. I imagine you still can buy them. I think they aren't to be cheaper than regular tires, though. Hey, off the hook. What's going on, Ted? The man with the lures. He makes some good lures, all different colors. I imagine he even custom make you some if you wanted. Yeah, it ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna be doing some tilling. I don't. If I get a couple things done today, I'll see what I can do about firing it up and getting busy, getting the ground ready. Then the only thing I have to do is run it over and loosen it up when I'm done. Get things squared away so I can start working on the deer blind, insulating it up a little better than what it is. Wish I had me a little bitty backhoe. I'd dig me a ditch all the way across the yard and down to the garden area, or at least down through there, put on the ground about a foot. Then I have me a garden hose down there, then tee it off and run one over to the other side. I'm gonna have 3 different gardens out here. But I have tempted to take out a catawba tree and turn that all into garden down there. Plant me some corn. I got some bodacious I'm gonna put in. See how well that works again this year. I had some grow clear out of the shuck one year. Thought there was something wrong. Thought something was eating the shucks off of it, but it grew about an inch and a half, 2 inches out of the shuck. But man, it was good. You peel a dozen of those, and you can take your hand and lay it down on top of the shucks and pick them up. It'd be so sticky. That was some good corn. You don't get it like that all the time. I like putting a bucket of water, sucking it back, and get all the silk out of it, and then put the shuck back down across it, put it in a bucket of water and let her soak for a little bit, then throw it on the grill, man. You talking about good. Roast it up. That's some good stuff right there. See some flowers up. I was up out back. Seen one dandelion. Got some clover coming up. I need to buy some. My uncle gets out of the poorhouse. Throw some on the hill. Give the bees something to work earlier in the year. I gotta get started on some of that. Got 6 great people in here. 8 thumbs up. Hey, we're starting the day off right. Got my coffee. Well, a little over half. Probably all I drink today. Need to make me up a batch of tea. And probably should start some more plants. Hey, Big Mike, thank you for coming in, buddy. How's everything going your way? I know it's got to be cold out there. Everybody better be batting down the hatches up here come Saturday and Sunday next weekend. We're going to have some storms blowing in. It's supposed to be pretty rough. Winds and all that. Oh, that's great. Oh, Big Mike. Sorry about that. Got a 50 and a 30. That's pretty good, man. Hey, Don, welcome in, buddy. Uh, I don't know, Don. I'll probably go down there and put the doors up on the lot and open up the chicken door out there and let them run that 50 by 50 area. And I can always pick the stuff up and bring it out, lock them up, during the night, and then the next morning bring out the stuff that I need to bring out on the trailer. That's what I thought about doing. When I do, I'll switch it over to StreamYard. I got 3 hours left on it. That way I can have somebody up on panel. I'll probably do that today. Paint some wood, cut it, paint it, and put them on there. And then I can find some wire to go on it. I got the old wire down there. I don't know if it'll work or not. If I can make it work, you know what I mean? Bugman, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. I gotta figure out what I do with my staples. That's another thing I gotta figure out. Them nail getters, the little dinky suckers, they tear your fingers up to try to hit them. Yeah, I figured I'd do that. That way to keep the chickens happy. They'll keep you happy with eggs. I just had 2 this morning. Made me some bird nests. And Buddy's just getting going. Got stuff to do today. Oh, you 68 today? Well, happy birthday, Mr. Don. Hope you have a good day, buddy. If you're close by, I'd hook you up with breakfast and coffee. Live Adventures. Welcome in. Yeah, ain't much happening right now. Mama's in bed. I don't want to go cutting up making a lot of noise. Debating on where to take my generator out there or run an extension cord for power. Same to you, Jerry. I know I butchered that. I just caught a glimpse of it before it went away. New channel. Trying to get to 50 to go live in the equipment. Oh, okay. Heard that. Go over and check out Live Adventures. Well, I figured time you got here, Don, it'd probably be either lunch or dinner. So I could do that too. We can hook up some steaks. Some deer loins. Tenderize it up a little more. Make some gravy on it and some biscuits. I'll set you up. one sunny day and then gray and cloudy again. Buggy, you better be prepared for next weekend, buddy. That Live Adventures is Big Mike. He's got another channel he's running. He needs to get up to 50 subscribers. Go over and subscribe to that channel, would you? I don't know how to post the link here, Mike, or I would, bud. I'm on the phone. I don't know nothing about the cell phone. They're running around sniffing like some kind of nose candy person. Buggy, to answer your question about a bird's nest. Bird's nest, you take a piece of light bread, cut a hole out in the center of it, and I normally take and crack the egg, put it in the pan. But first thing I do is I toast my bread in bacon grease. A little bit of bacon grease. Toast it real good on both sides. Crack my egg, pull back away from the yolk, the white, just a little bit. Not enough. Not a whole lot to where you see the pan. And then you put your bread on top of your egg. And then when you fry your egg, you flip it over and get both sides of your egg done. And boom, you're done. You can even toast the pieces you took out. It's like eating toast and eggs, basically. But no butter. There goes that new dump truck. I had about $600-700 in that truck for a day. I'd be a happy camper. I'd do my driveway. Got 12 people in here, 10 thumbs up. Appreciate it. Y'all are great. Won't be doing this crap for you. Danny Stone, little brother. There's the link right there. Thank you, Danny. I don't know if it's going to be a blue sky or not. It looks pretty cloudy down south of me here right now. Hard to say. It might rain. But I know coming Saturday and Sunday, the way Ryan Hall talks, it ain't going to be pretty for me. It's supposed to run clear up from up north of Michigan, up there at the lakes, clear down to the Gulf. It's going to be a bad storm. So I don't know who and all is going to get hit with it, but I know that's how it's going to stretch out. That's Big Mike's new channel. Danny posted there. Go over and hit it up. I'll go back and get it myself, Mike, later. I don't know if I already did it or not. I hear the fuck. Must be the horses up in the barn up there. I'll tell you, if I don't get start working around making some money or something, I might end up having to sell everything just to make it, man. All the stuff I like. And I hate to. I hate to have to fix the boat and then sell it after all the work and stuff I did just to get the materials. I do got one little ace in the hole. Jersey just subbed to you too, Big Mike. You never know what Big Mike's going to pull out of the river down there. He's worse than Danny Stone. I'm waiting for one of these days they hook into some body and pull him in. Somebody out there on a boat or something or other. And next thing you know, he's pulling in a 12-foot John boat with somebody in it. Danny Stone about ready to whip that guy on that barge, dumping them rocks in his fishing hole. And if it wasn't too many of them, it wouldn't be too bad. But they get carried away when they start dumping. Well, it looks like the sun's going to be coming up here shortly. If the clouds stay away. Got one little open spot there anyway. Got a bunch of trees to take down. Kind of scared to do anything because the power line's right there out front. I can do certain ones. I use the four-wheeler and a rope and pull back on them. While somebody cuts them, I can get them to drop this way, but that one next to the power line, I ain't touching. I caught a 63-pounder on video without out of that hole. They filled it in. Oh, I understand why you're mad now. That's the one. That's the same hole in it that the pie ball come out of, wasn't it? There's some blackbirds flying around here. If there was crows, it wouldn't be too bad. I know the hawks stay away when the crows are here, or the martins. I didn't get a chance to get to these apple trees out front, so I don't know. I trimmed all I could from the ground. I ain't climbing up no tree. Too old for that crap. A lot of it a chainsaw could take out up there. But when you ain't got help to do it when you're down, that's how they end up looking after 3 years. Look like a bush or a pine tree stuck up there. I hate to take out when they're out. I planted all of them when I was a teenager. And when I first moved down here, they was in bad shape. They looked better than that after I cut them. You'd thin it out real bad. They got good apples on them. They got a sweet, tart taste to them. And each one of them trees down through there is the same tree, same kind of tree. But each one of them, each apple you pull off of each one of them, will have a different taste. I don't know if it's the difference in the ground between them or what, but they do got a little different taste to it. They make good jellies, fried apples. I might fry up some in a skillet. Break out the old cast iron. Nothing tastes no better than anything in a cast. They were in the entrance of that park out. They're going to have to re-blacktop it by the time they get done. Much traffic going up through there in the last month. There's another big truck up down the road. Same spot. I bet Lee Evans and Tara Blackburn during March Madness tournament. No, it was a pickup truck hauling another one. Hmm. Need to check his load because something's clanking on there. Made it over the hill. That's a good thing. School bus. Banana boat. There goes Curtis to school. I know he's in the background. I bet he cried when Eric went to school. I want to go with Bubby. I want to go with Bubby. Wow, I guess things are greening up out in the field. And briar bushes and stuff's getting some leaves on them. Gonna have to go out and introduce myself to them with the old two-handle steel weed eater with the blade. I'll make me a path over it. That way, when I do deer hunt next fall, it won't be so bad. Going through there, and briars tear you up. You're on blood thinners. It look like you got mauled by a grizzly bear when you come out there. I hear Mama up. She's going to the restroom or something. She might be on her way to the kitchen. Get that cup of coffee. Who knows? I know I'll probably shut this down and go and warm up and start planning my day on that. All right, Danny. Got held out one more day now. Class. That way he gets his water license. Okay, Danny. Good luck. I want straight A's, buddy. Don't bring no F in on that report card, Mama. I'll whip you and ground you. There won't be no more shrimp for a while. Man, a lot of traffic today for some reason. It's only Tuesday. Moisture falling off the garage, hitting that tarp out there and making noise. I thought there might have been a frog up here hopping on this tarp I got the pool covered up with. Got 12 wonderful people in here, 10 thumbs up. Appreciate everybody hanging out this morning. I already have the license, just got to attend the class to keep them. I heard that. Yeah, I had the hazmat license too, but I couldn't see paying hundred bucks just to keep them every time I rolled my license over. Lauren, welcome in, girl. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, it costs $150 to renew my driver's license because of hazmat, and I just dropped it. I mean, I can get them back. I just couldn't see that in me not working. But I got tankers and my CDL still, so $50 ain't too bad to have something in your pocket that you could get a job with. You too, Loren. Have a great day, girl. Be safe out there. Just set up a new blank with new company now. Now waiting on the testers to arrive. Heard that. Sounds great, Uncle Lou. Remember now, it's got to be like a silhouette of a city in the background on the rod. And it's called the Downtown Special. Terry B, welcome in. Appreciate you coming in, everybody. 15 people in, 12 thumbs up. Great job. Yeah, I'll get them doors done on that. It'll probably take me a couple hours easy to do them. Or at least get them ready to hang anyway. Paint's what's going to hold me up on the braces. Because I didn't paint the 2x4s. Medium to light action. Ain't too bad. There's the crows. They've been over by the deer blind, checking it out for corn. They ain't too crazy. They know where the food is. They got fooled here for a while. They ain't been nothing out there. Debating on what to make for dinner tomorrow. Made some bologna salad. I had some tomato ham or tomato turkey or something like that. I don't know what it was. It was different. I had probably about 5, 6 slices of that. I ground that up. I had about a pound of turkey. I ground that up. Grounded up a pound and a half of bologna. Throw some cheese in there. Mozzarella and cheddar. Mixed in about a half a pint of dill pickle relish. Some mayonnaise. Mixed it all up. It didn't taste too bad. Made some good sandwich spread. Fishing food. I'd like to get a couple of them used for crappie rods. That'd probably be good for that here. If they're medium light. I normally fish with medium heavy. And it keeps fading out. They will be medium light, medium heavy. And the heavies, it may be a bit As we need to test these first. New company. Oh, daggone it. It jumped on me. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's a new company. They got to test them first. Or do anything on this phone. Yeah, Uncle Lou don't ship nothing out if it don't pass this test. And he said it ain't worth having. I think he hooks it into the back of his truck to see if he could pull it. It's just a new company to you. Okay, Wild Action, take care. Be safe. There's the dump truck I'd rather had. Have a good day, 205. Got them things there the other day. I'm sure Chrissy done posted it. Yeah, grandkids see it. They'll want a couple of them, so it's share all around, I guess. Ain't too many places you can lure fish around here anymore. It's getting that bad with the weeds and nasty things growing up there, lily pads and all that. Probably take them 3 days of dredging just on that one end of Lake Logan just to get rid of the lily pads. They need to clean the bottom of it up real good. There was some nice catfish in there at one time. Wasn't nothing for me to go over and catch at least 3 before dark. And that's about that's being there 2 hours prior. Yeah, it looked like it's gonna rain today, and it shouldn't. Wasn't supposed to. It's real cloudy south of me, so it's hard to say what it's going to do today. I know if I had me about 50 gallons of kerosene, I'd fire up the salamander out there in the garage and let her run, heat it up a little bit. That's a big garage for a little salamander to heat, but it does get it a little warm in there. Hey, Wannabe, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. There's one of them little clown cars. I'll tell you what, as small as these cars some of these people are making, they're pretty much a coffin. There goes the pipe machine. Be able to run the tubing underground. I really don't get it. Unless they're putting electric in where they wasn't no electric, you know. But most of the places down there had electric on that one side. Maybe they're putting electric in, have electric for everybody. That way they can raise their prices up more. Probably scared to death when they get done with what they want a night to camp out there. All right, get some weed killer mixed up and get it ready for out here. It's already started growing. Yeah, I thought about digging a big hole there and make me an in-ground swimming pool over there. Take the apple tree out and all that. But I don't know how Flex Seal would work against human skin being in the water and all after it cures. I don't even know if fish live in it, but I'm going to find out. I want to take and Flex Seal something, leave it set for a couple of days, and then I'm going to add water to it. And I'm going to put me some minnows in there, see if they live. If they live, then I know it'll be all right. Yeah, it's gotten colder out here. It's supposed to be warming up. It's supposed to be in the 50s today. I don't know what happened. Maybe they lying on the phone. Who knows? Need to fix that wind chime. Got the washer hanging way down too low to the bottom. Needs to be tied up a little bit more. I smell something on fire somewhere. Somebody's burning some wood. It's supposed to be a no burn ban here in Ohio, but they're out here burning these fields off. It don't make sense. We ain't allowed to do an open burn, but they are. I, I told them, I said, I thought it was for everybody, not just certain people. They didn't even have a fire truck out there doing them burns. But I guess if, you know, the rules only apply to certain people. No, it wasn't, as far as I know, it wasn't farmland. It's just a field. I don't even think they farm it. They burn it. Something about growth coming back. Well, yeah. If they do a burn ban, it's for everybody. Shouldn't be just for selected people. I mean, I got a bunch I need to burn too, but I ain't no dummy. I know I'll wait till it storms, get a good rain before I go out there. That way the woods are wet. before I do anything like that. I want to see if I can replace the seals in this motor hoist jack. I've never done it before. I'm going to learn when I get things called up. I already got 2 jacks. If my boy ain't using his and the guy down the road ain't using his, I'll get both of them and bring up here and lift the boat up off the trailer. Then I can get my trailer out of there and work on it. It might take me all year, but I'll get her done. Yeah, they do. They don't want open burns here, but if I put it in a barrel, I can do it. Man, you know how long it would take to burn a pile of brush in a barrel? It'd take it a while. The barrel wouldn't withstand too much. I thought about getting me a little baby barrel and making me a heater out there in the garage. Or not garage, but deer blind. Instead of using propane, I just use wood. I can go out there early in the day, a couple hours prior, and start me a fire. It should be warm enough in there, 2 hours of burning to be able to deer hunt. Keep me a little bit of wood in there. But it also reduces down a lot of room when you go putting stuff in like that. Yeah, if I drill a bunch of holes in it, the metal won't last long. And there again, you're looking at $10 a barrel. And for all I got, I'd have $50 tied up in it easy, just in barrels to burn this stuff. It's not worth it to me. I can just leave it piled up until a rainy day. I even take a garden hose over here most of the time and keep it wet down around it. But I usually rake up all the way around the pile before I start the fire up. Make a nice clean sweep around it. I need to get a lawnmower battery so I can check this lawnmower out again. I put a new rectifier on it that went bad for the second time. I think when I jump started them, I think that might have messed the rectifiers up. I'm not sure. But I'll find out. I'll put a new battery in it. I mean, it's $20. I can use the battery in the other lawnmower too. So either way it goes, I'll use it for something. If it don't work, Jimmy James, welcome in, buddy. Mark, welcome in. Just now seen you on YouTube side. It don't pop up all the time. I got about 4 or 5 holes to dig too. Eric B, welcome in, buddy. Got all these big names coming up in here. I gotta get Mama's canopy together too in the kitchen. Gotta get them guys on the ball. They're supposed to be selling their cows, getting them butchered. Live Adventures, y'all, is Big Mike. Go over and give him a subscribe to his channel. He's trying to get 50 likes so he can go, or 50 subs so he can go live on that channel. Bunch of crows over there on the hill. I'm waiting to hear that turkey. Somebody probably already got him for Thanksgiving, though. What you do, get you an Uncle Lou rod, get you a can of corn, and you go turkey hunting. You want to see if that rod's any good? Let a 25, 30-pound turkey get on the end of that line. You'll know whether the rod will hold up or not. Oh, we parked the truck way down here on the bottom of the hill. Wondering what's going on. It might be his backup truck or his hunting truck. Oh, don't sound good, Mark. Ain't here you have to go, buddy. Dennis could be a good thing, it could be bad. Yeah, that's right, Mike. I'll bring the anesthesia, Mike. You got the pliers, right? You eat too many crappie, you need to catch them and send them to me. That's what it is. Don't worry, my anesthesia is 10.5 years old. You'll be all right. Guarantee you can't overdose on that. When I get done, you'll be a happy man. Your cheeks will be as rosy and red as Santa Claus Lyle. I can't believe it's been 10 years. I don't know what it is here. There's a little breeze blowing. I think it was. My goodness, I don't even know what it is here. To be honest with you. But I know it's chilly here. About to run in and grab me another cup of coffee. I think it might have been 40 here. I don't know. I'm guessing. All right, Mark. Yeah, I didn't know our water tank would have a high pitched scream. It will when it's got an air bubble in it. That's the first one I replaced ours this year. It's the first time I ever seen one do that. Another big old dump truck. It looked like a family go down through there. Big Daddy, Mama, and the baby. Oh man, we should hurry up and warm up. Give me the urge to get up and do something. Heard that on laying 8-inch pipe today. I may check out, ask the neighbor what his dad wants for that backhoe he's got down there. It'd be nice to have. I mean, I can grade the driveway with it. I can dig up septic lines. Stinky job, but pays good. That's just like this deck here. She ain't gonna use it as a for the pool this year. I'll do something with it. I'll drop the legs down and butt it up against this other one and make a bigger deck out of it. Put my grill on there. Yeah, I'll get her set up. I need another strip about that size. It'd be a lot nicer. But if I butt it up against here, it'd give me enough room to put me a grill on it anyway. And it'd be off and under the roof anyhow. That way if I have a flame started, it wouldn't catch nothing on fire. Just close it up and turn the gas off. It's amazing how they can make plastic grill for the gas tanks, and they can be out in the weather for a long time. But you put something plastic out there and the sun hits it for a couple of years and it's useless. I guess that's what they call job security. I need to go over to the flea market when they open up and see what's going on over there. I got some things I can do some trading with the little boy if he's got anything I need. I can use some plastic tables myself so I can try to go to these trade days and set up with all the stuff I've got. I need a box trailer for those weekends, but I don't have one. Just don't know what it would cost to rent one of them for a weekend. But really, I'd rather have my own. That way I can put stuff in it. Don't have to worry about unloading it when you get back. It's like fishing. Nice little box trailer. Put your rod and reels in there if you're bank fishing. Hook and book. You get back on there and just take your bait out. That's why I like to put a lean-to on the side of my garage so I can box it in and back the boat in there. Leave everything on it. That way I don't have to load and unload it either. If the world would start getting rid of fingers on people that still, third time you lose your hand, you wouldn't have that problem. Hey, Jay, welcome in, brother. Didn't know you was in here. Snuck in on me, didn't you? Over in China, you get caught stealing, you lose a finger. Next time you get caught, you lose two fingers. Third time you get caught, you lose your hand. So there probably ain't a lot of that going on over there. They start doing that here, to people wise up a little more, probably. Or there'll be a lot of one-handed people around. Then you know who to trust and who not to trust. Uh, yeah, I think Mama's up now. I go back and look at some of the things I've done on the four-wheeler, riding up hills and stuff. I go back now and look at them. I won't even try it. I lost my nerve. Only takes one good wreck. And then when you get older, it takes longer to heal up too. Newbies, welcome in, buddy. Just sitting out here waiting, see if it's going to warm up any. Watching the traffic go by, sizing up the jobs I need to get done today. Probably just do one job, and that'll probably do me in because Troy goes live at 2 o'clock. I gotta go in and aggravate him. Mr. Moo Moo himself. Yeah, Jay, go over and subscribe to him. That's Big Mike. It's his new channel. He's needing 50 subscribers to be able to go live on there. Thank you, Jay. I'm sure Mike appreciate that too. Heard that on second best against Panfish Nation. Ew, hog leg, something else, man. Them two make a good show. Hopefully one day I might get down there and meet a hog leg. Oh man, don't stand up. I can't sit too long. Makes it rough. figure out what I think I know where my staples went. I just gotta find me a little bitty hammer to use with them. Most of my hammers like 28 ounces or something like that. Big boy hammers. Oh. Yeah, I was right. Mama was up. Uncle Lou's making new rods. I had to come in and get warm from that. I'll be right back just in a minute. Yeah, there probably ain't no way I can convert over to the computer and charge the phone back up. Hey, Kelly, good morning, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, Jersey. Big Mike put it on him out there. Heard that. Yeah, weather's going to break shortly. I mean, I know out west it's going to be above normal out there. I just don't know how I can go about switching over to YouTube onto my computer and be able to run the live there. I can do it when I'm on StreamYard, but YouTube's different. Got 14 wonderful people in here, 19 thumbs up. That's pretty good. I'm doing better every day. Trying to get things set up for later. Huh. Okay, that's done. Well, I got chat stuck up there. Ain't that something? I wonder why I can't do that all the time. That don't make sense. Oh, now it comes up. That's strange too. Might have to keep that killed out until I need it. Let me lower this down some. Where I can put this on here. If I can pull that off or not. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, y'all pack. Go on Temu and get you one of these. It's even got a light in the end of it. Your cords plug in right there. Your charging port's right there. This thing's really good. Got a readout. Tells you how much juice you got in it. This thing saved my life a lot of times by dragging out battery chargers and generators and all that. That little fella right there, I think it's on. I think it was like 25 bucks or something, but I don't know. I want it off of Temu, and it works pretty good for what it is. These little clip-on fans ain't bad either, but you gotta spend time in the hospital to get them. It's the only bad thing about that. But yeah, it works out pretty good. I looked up this old Rusty Wallace hat on eBay. They want 20 bucks for that thing. Used. I got it there up here on the shelf. I'm like, I put it into the NASCAR stuff I got. See if I can get rid of it. The jacket, the hood. I gotta gather all that up. I might put it in the trunk of the car and run it over to a collector I know. See what you give me for all of it. I've got a little bit of everything. I just wish y'all lived a little closer. You'd come over and check it out and see what I got. go from there. Huh. Might have something to be interested in. Got a whole handful of fishing rod and reels out there. I don't know what kind they are or anything. I ain't looked at them yet. But I'm sure a rod and reel aren't going to be worth $10. Anybody's money. Don't know what Troy's doing today. I got to look him up here. I want to say he's going to do the cop show today. I'm not 100% sure. Got to go in, give a like and a thumbs up for the boar's nest. Where'd that come from? Extra YouTube. I didn't put that up there. Oh, now the chat quit scrolling. Sorry, Jay. I thought you got a wrench, buddy. I don't know how to do it on here. Alright, let's report and move. Chrissy, if you're lurking, give Jay a wrench. Jersey, you'll have a wrench too when I go back in. Good morning, Jody. Sorry, took me so long to see it. The chat stopped rolling on me. I don't know what happened. I clicked his name. I don't know how to do that. It didn't say nothing but report. There we go. Found it. There you go, Jersey. Give me a second, Jeff. There you go, Big Mike. Well, come on now. There you go, Jay. Now you can do it. On here, I'm not used to scrolling up to do anything. Normally when I touch something, it pops up and I didn't have to scroll. But it's on the phone. Like I said, I don't know nothing about phones. Yeah, I normally try to keep up on that, but man, I've got so much going on in Jersey, it ain't funny, man. Trying to get some watch hours on. In order to do that, I gotta go live. In order to go live all the time and want somebody on panel, I have to use StreamYard and I ain't paying their price. So I have to run YouTube and everything. So I have to do what I gotta do. I'm a one man crew around here trying to get things done. And where I've been down, everything's backed up. I mean, it's hard to catch up when you get backed up. It ain't like working an 8 hour shift and going home. It's still there when you come back the next day. It ain't nothing really new. It's the same thing. Open mic night on the Boar's Nest tonight, y'all. Come on now. Open the stream up anyway. This is the only way I can do a game is use my phone. I ain't got OSB, OBS or whatever that is downloaded or anything like that. So I'm not as good as Troy. By all means, it seems like a lot to learn. But who knows? Maybe one day I can get monetized and start making a little money and use StreamYard. Yeah, yeah. That's what I did too. I had StreamYard, but the price went up so far that I can't afford it. I'm lucky to make it right now, Jersey. I mean, we're just barely making it. And where I've been down, all my connections and everything, buyers, I don't know where they all went. At one time, I could sell ice to an Eskimo, and then turn around and sell him ice cream on top of it. But everybody I know, back in the old days when I moved down here, everybody's either passed away, they went down the wrong road, got hooked on drugs, died because of overdose, or nobody knows where they went. They just disappeared. They moved out of state or something. But most of it, they all passed away. And it makes it rough when you ain't got no connections. Well, it's kind of like a chain reaction, Jersey. The more you do, if you put hashtags in there sometimes in your title, and the more you do, the more hours you get, the closer when people type in what they're searching for, like a how-to video, yours will pop up in the list, and then that's how you get people watching that you don't even know. I had when I was in the deer blind, I started doing that hashtag stuff, and Man, I had 3 or 4 different people come in, and now they're sub to me. Weldon Carey was one of them. I didn't know him. He's a good old boy. He does reviews on knives, and he gives knives away. So I subbed to him too. So it's kind of like you know, he helped me, I help him. You get to learn a little bit about knives that's out there on the market. And let's see, there's a couple other ones that subbed to me that does deer hunting too. Can't remember who it was, but he was out west. He said he'd check in on me from time to time, and he did. Yeah, I don't know how to go about getting the super chats. Yeah, I don't know how to go about setting up for doing that, Mark, on getting super chats and stuff. I guess you gotta get monetized first, right? Yeah, this is Farm Sim, the old generation, 19, that I play. I play on flatlands. It's easier to work. Don't get me wrong, you still have AI mess up on you. Do a whole field but one little spot. Well, Mark, if you was here, I'd take care of that. All right, Mark, take care, buddy. I think there's something that you got to turn on YouTube to be able to get super chats and all that. But I think you have to be monetized first. I need to shave sometime today. Got my hair cut yesterday. Chrissy cut it. Tried to get her to do it on a live, but she wouldn't do it. You know how that is. She's nervous. Afraid she'll mess up. What can you mess up? You're just cutting hair. If you mess up, just cut it shorter. Pretty soon it ain't a mess up. It's a perfect ball head. Problem solved. Put on, what is that Dire Straits song that used to play? That's the way you do it. Play your guitar and the MTV. Well, she's in there saying something. I don't know if she's talking to me or what. I can't hear. It's called old age, I guess. I don't know. Of course, I got noise back here, too. I went to the store the other. When I went to the store, I seen some fruit in there. I think it's fruit. I don't know. I ain't never seen nothing before like it. It's a weird looking orange looking thing. Looked like it had a bad day. I don't know what it was. But yeah, I wanna try to get some hours, watch hours going here. Aspen Dental's pretty good, Mark. mean, they numbed me up and pulled every one of my teeth on the bottom. Then I went back and then they pulled the tops or something like that, or vice versa. Had teeth made, I can't wear them, can't eat with them, so what's the use of having them, you know? If the food's fixed right, you could eat anything without teeth. If you cook it long enough, it's going to get tender. If you cook it long enough, it will be tender. I don't eat too many potato chips. I can eat crackers. But you'll be alright, Mark. Crappie and catfish is soft eating anyway, buddy. uh, Going on almost 2 hours. I'll probably be shutting this down here shortly. And starting another one up later if it warms up. According to the computer, it's 51 degrees. Ain't no way. There's no way it's 51 out there. But I guess if the sun ain't out, I guess it makes a big difference, don't it? Okay, Jersey, give me a second here and I'll jump over here. Let's see. Get over here. Well, if it loads up, go lay down, knucklehead. Is that Mel, Jersey? Lay down. You got a couple of dogs in your picture? Okay. Gotcha. I'm trying to find out who Tim is. I got a thing from him too. Go lay down. Go. We're good. Trying to figure out who this cat is, huh? I'll have to ask Troy about him. Okay. Heard that, Jersey. I got one here, man. I bought it for, well, I didn't buy it. My buddy gave it to me. He was selling them for $400 a pop. They're bull mastiff, boxer and bull mastiff cross. And where she was working, she took up with me. And she's been beside me ever since. Big baby. I mean, she sounds like she's gonna eat me up when I'm playing with her. She acts like she's gonna bite you. Put her hand, your hand goes in her mouth, her wrist. She don't bite you. She just act like she would. But I don't know about anybody else. I mean, she knows who she can do that to and who she can't. I'm sure a stranger couldn't come in and do it unless I was verify it. Got 14 great people in here. 22 thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Definitely means a lot. Yeah, I got a new microphone. Chrissy got me. I got to try out. Need a set of speakers, man. These ears, I'm surprised they ain't popping and cracking right now. Of course, you gotta have sound coming through them, but they usually pop and crack. Yeah. Yeah, I used to raise boxers, and they're pretty smart dogs. Some of them. I had one. She got hit by a car on New Year's, and I had to come home and take her to a vet. And I had to pack her in and out of the house, take her out to use the bathroom. And one day, I caught her running with that bad leg. I opened the door. I said, "Go on." She sat there and looked up at me like, "Ain't you gonna pack me out?" I was like, "Ain't this something?" I said, "You used that leg, and now you're gonna want me to pack you out still." Yeah, yeah, them Hillers, they're pretty protective. I see a lot of them around here, the little blue Hillers. A lot of them on the farm trucks. They get real protective too sometimes. They ain't a real big dog, but they're solid. Yeah, every one of these are too. It's around here. It's in these people's trucks. And buddy of mine had a little feist dog. No, we really don't know what he was. He was some kind of little terrier or something cross. But man, that little sucker make a good coon dog. He's a good squirrel dog. He had him trained to do all that. He was something else. Good morning, Nate. Welcome in, buddy. I want to see if I can pull this off. I don't know if I can or not. I might mess the whole live up. Uh, well, okay, maybe I can. Huh. If this don't work, I'm gonna close it out. Well, that didn't work. I'm trying to go live, come into the live off of YouTube with the phone, but it ain't gonna let me do it. Oh well, I tried. I still gotta get some one buys so I can fix up a bottom board and a couple bottom boards for the bees. Do a little cleanup on another box and paint it and get it ready. See, I know Mike had a dog. His fishing buddy. It's what I would do. Take him fishing with me. I took a piece of my climbing rope and cut it and put a knot in each end of it and give it to her for a toy. Man, she goes slinging that around. If you ain't careful, that knot hits you. It'll put a hurting on you. A chewini. If you say so, Mike, I don't even know what them is. I know it's Dotson and something cross. Chihuahua, maybe? That's what I thought. You can believe it's an ankle biter. Yeah. Some of them little weenie dogs got attitudes anyway. You don't need to add nothing to him. We had one here to chew a pop can up. I think he ate part of it, but he would eat jalapenos and everything. I rolled him up in my jacket just to give him his shot in the hip, and I put him down on the porch, and he come out from under there looking at everybody, growling, went off the porch and started chewing up a can. He was so mad. He didn't know who did it. He a mean dog. I give him to my buddy, and something got a hold of him one night. He found him laying behind the car, but whatever it was, he had his part of it too, because it was fur everywhere. I seen a Rottweiler crossed with a coonhound once. You're talking about a massive coon dog. Oh my goodness. The feet on that dog, it was huge. Yeah, I'll probably do a little go underneath the lean-to out there at the chicken house till I box it in. Probably go out there and slap some paint on some wood after I get it cut down. I'm just debating on how I can go about doing it. I ain't got no cordless saw. I'd have loved to have one of them little DeWalt saws, circular saws. I thought that was pretty cool. I seen one operated. It's good for when you're out somewhere and ain't got no power. You know, I like to have me a big old, well, it don't have to be a big old bag, small bag of cons and a bologna sandwich sounds good for lunch. But I don't have no cons, so I have to deal with just a bologna salad on toast or a sandwich spread on toast or something. I don't know. By the time lunch gets here, I'll probably change my mind again. I just wish it'd warm up a little bit out there so I can go out and do something. I guess since I'm going to throw some paint, I guess I'll hit the end of the porch with some of it too. Got 14 great people in here, 24 thumbs up. Wow, doing pretty good. Mike, right now, I couldn't even make it to the drive-in movies this weekend, buddy. I'm that broke. We're barely making it. To where I've been down and being nice and helped one of the friends out, and that didn't work out too good. So they cost us our vacation 1 year, and ever since then, I ain't been able to catch back up. I don't know, Mike. I made a pot of good chili here, man. I think it was last month. Man, it was really good. It turned out great. It's just like a sandwich spread I made. It tasted like a guy that used to run the carry out down the road. It tasted about like his, and it was really good. His was so good that if he'll let me know the night before, by the time I get down there the next day to get it, it's already sold out almost. Had a cane corso, massive, but dog, I had there was no one coming around the house or kids. Yep. My boxer lived 13 years and she died of old age. And the vet said anytime after 8 years old on a boxer, it's, you're grateful that you got them. Because they usually don't make it past 8 years old. This one here, I got her, doggone, I don't know. She's getting up there in age now. She's starting to show gray in her face. She's about 70 some pounds. She's a big pup dog. That'll be the last dog I have. So the big cage I got, I'll probably try to sell it for $100. I got 150 in it. If something happens to her. But there again, I could get me a big bird and stick in that cage. Let's see what. That's nice, Mike. That's real nice. Yeah, boy. Sweet looking fish. I can't get it zoomed in, guys, but there you go. Look at what a fish Mike caught. Huge. Now that's a fish, boys. We had something around in our waters like that, I'd probably set up all night just to look at it. Some nice fish, buddy. That was caught yesterday, y'all. Yeah, anything like that around here, it'd have to come out of Hoover or up at Lake Erie or maybe Alum Creek. Something that's been in there a while. I don't like cats. I never did. They're okay if they're around a barn or something like that. Take care of mice. The one we got here, he's about as useless as a hillhound. Only thing he does is eat, sleep, and stay out all night. I used to raise a lot of game fowl, and each one that died, that would be like $10. Or it'd be my luck, I'd have a hatch come off and only have one rooster out of that hatch, and it would be a breed that I was wanting to try. And something would happen to the rooster, something would eat him, and it was either a cat or something like that grabbing. Wow, third 50 this year. That's great, Mike. Yeah, sad thing is, if I get my boat going, I gotta have something to cover it up with, man. That's all there is. I wanted to acid the tanks, but man, I've been thinking if I did that, and they say if you clean your tanks up to mirror finish, it draws a lot of heat. And I don't need no more heat on there. I mean, I want it to look good, but they say that mirror finish don't last long. But if I'm gonna make it look good and presentable, I guess I'll have to do it anyway. Scenic City Fishing. Appreciate you coming in. 423. Welcome in. Yeah, we're just hanging out, man. Waiting until it warms up outside so I can go out there and get started. I'm warming back up from being out there this morning. I got a few things I gotta get done. I'll probably go out and get set up and go live again on StreamYard instead of YouTube. 12 great people, 24 thumbs up. That's great. Already been live 2 hours and 11 minutes, 32 seconds. Might shut this down and get everything set up. That cat got either hard to own animals. Yeah. Well, you do know cats are catfish's greatest bait. From what I heard, I know many years ago they used cats on trot lines, so I don't know. Back in the old days, they used anything they could think of for bait. Oh, probably not. Not live. I just put that up there. Yeah, if y'all ain't got Big Mike sub 2 on that new channel, go over and give him a sub. He needs 50 of them so he can go live. Yeah, it's always a live adventure with Big Mike, right? uh, yeah, I figured Kelly Daniel, since me going live doing no farm sim 19, man, it's outdated. Real old life. Welcome in. Whoops. No, I just pulled it up, man. Just have something there as a background. I'm on my phone and I can't switch over to the computer. I'm about ready, like I said, I'm about ready to shut this down and go in there and get me a drink and go outside and get everything prepped and ready. Yeah, I got 22. I ain't been on that since we was, man. What time, Big Mike, you gonna go live? As the world turns, I lose signal in the yard. I've noticed that. There's times I could be down there by the chicken lot and it worked good. Other times it won't. After work around 7ish, I go live. But if the thieves ain't there, chop, chop, chop. Off with the hand. No more thieving. Heard that on Backcountry going live 8 o'clock. That's LFG, U, Ranger, and Rambo, and all of them. It all depends on what's going on out there, whether I do too much outside today or not. That's what I should have put it. because when I come in, it looked like it was brewing up a storm south of me coming this way. So I don't know what the deal is. It said 51 and mostly sunny. I didn't see a bit of sun out there. It should have already been up. So somebody's wrong somewhere. But anyway, I hate to shut this down on everybody, but I'm going to shut her down and get things lined out, see what's going on, and then let this phone charge up, and then if I do anything, I'll go live again. But I'll probably go live through StreamYard or something. Do appreciate everybody coming in. It means a lot. And all the new guys I've just seen come in, appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you sub. Never know what you might see on this channel. It's hard to say what I might be getting into. But I'll catch everybody later, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, and God bless.